I didn't think so.
Start at 5 seconds. This is what you call ironic.
Not another teen movie.
What?
Not another teen movie.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because it's our. It had took place in Japan. Lower.
Bullet Train, everybody.
With unsuspecting actors in it. Besides,
Brad Pitt.
yep.
Now, I want to do a minor rant for a second.
Okay, what he's going to talk about is because I don't like blood and guts and everything, and this had some. A lot. A lot. So that's your rant. So
This had more blood and guts than the first Human Centipede.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
This had purposes why people were getting hurt.
There
were 3 plots going on at once.
There's action movies I haven't shown because it said extreme amounts of blood and gore.
Okay, I go on and I look at a rating, but I don't go to, what is it?
IMDb.
IMDb. Just like roller coaster RCDB.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it right. Okay.
See,
so
if there's a movie where it's like I want to see this, first I'll look at the rating, then I'll look at the parents' guide, like
where do you find the parents' guide?
On IMDb.
Okay.
Like there was a movie. What's a movie I want to see?
What about one of the movies coming up? Hasn't there been any hours that have been like animals attacking, people attacking, blood, a lot of swearing?
That I've picked?
Yeah.
A Low Down Dirty Shame, I guess.
Well, that's coming up.
No, because we've already reviewed it.
We reviewed that one. Okay.
I'm glad you can remember.
Oh, you know what? Sometimes these movies all
before I self-destruct, but again, I knew that movie was going to be. I knew that movie was going to be gory, and it was about 40 minutes shorter, 20 minutes shorter than this.
This one was kind of long.
This one was over 2 hours.
It was kind of long for him. You would have got your money's worth at the theater. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have left midway during this movie, probably.
No, the movie that I left when I was still in high school or just out of high school was called It's Alive. That was a lot of blood. I don't.
I haven't seen that movie. Maybe we should see that one year for for October.
No, no. No.
Compared to this is worse.
This is nothing compared to It's Alive. Oh my God, people, don't watch that movie unless you really like blood and gore and oh.
You said you don't want to see Rambo.
Okay.
So this movie to me,
movies that we both pick are movies that we both don't always like. Subject wise, this had a subject line at least in the 3 different stories. Okay.
Only 3.
Brad Pitt was sent on there in place of Cutter. Yeah, I think it was Cutter at the end. They showed revealed
Carver, I think.
Carver. He got that name because he carves people up, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so Brad Pitt was sent in because he called.
Can I say one more one thing real quick?
Hurry up.
Sony, I think you owe me a check or something because I wrote an idea for a 30 Rock episode.
But you never sold it or sent it in or got it
copyrighted.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. In that show, the Tina Fey's character was Liz Lemon, and I had her go on a date with a character named Justin. Tangerine. I'm not making that up, people. Guess what two of the main characters are named?
Lemon and Tangerine.
And I'm like,
Everybody had a name,
is there
a
a camera
nickname.
in this house? Is there a camera in this house or
I don't.
something? Also, Brad Pitt's character is Ladybug.
Yeah, supposedly that's on his back for the five sorrows,
Seven.
seven sorrows or
I'm
something.
sorry, but for me, there's only one Ladybug.
Ah ha ha ha! That was funny. Soccer coach, yeah, Rodney Dangerfield, yeah. So can I talk about the movie or no? I'll do it really quick. We'll only take 2 to 3 minutes, and then we can
No, you can
watch
talk for
another
like
movie.
6 or 7
No,
minutes.
we don't need to. We don't need to. Okay.
The
So,
longer, the better.
so what happens is we're on a bullet train. Brad Pitt is taking Carver's place because Carver called in sick. So his handler sent him to a locker, and then he had to get things that he could get, that he could use on the bullet train to protect himself.
Mhm.
Oh, he was on the bullet train to steal a metal briefcase with a train tag on it.
And I think the final stop was Kyoto. It said, I think.
Yeah. So then what happens is, no, the final stop was way past that, remember?
No. He said we got to get off at Kyoto. That's where the briefcase is. Kyoto.
Yeah.
That's why I thought Kyoto. Sorry.
Yeah, but it went through that gate and just kept on going. And finally, you'll have to watch the end to figure out what happened and who all the special appearances are. So anyway, he's on this briefcase looking for, it was a couple $1 million in gold bars and everything for stealing it because he is known to grab and go. Okay, so he was supposed to get off as soon as he got it and get off. Okay. So then you have Lemon and Tangerine, who were hired by this one man to find his son, recover the money, keep him safe, and get off at a stop.
One of the
Then-
cameos, we're not going to show it, but the final cameo
It's a surprise.
is not only on the back of the Blu-ray cover, but is also listed in the credits.
Oh, what about the other guy? Carver.
The other two,
Carver?
Carver and the guy that Brad Pitt switches clothes with, are not credited on the.
Oh wow.
So those are
because she like talked him through it as
Yeah.
a handler through the whole thing.
So it's like, why you gotta show her photo?
So then you have a young lady.
Joey
Who-
King.
That's her name.
No, that's the actress. Joey King, who is not on the back. So it could have showed a photo of Joey King and kept that final cameo a secret.
So then this girl,
But
this
she
young
is
lady.
she is on the Blu-ray cover, and to me, she kind of looks like Alexis Bledel. Rory from
That's
Gilmore
her.
Girls.
Yeah. So her eyes, yeah. So she's on there also because she knows her brother is on there, but you don't know they're related yet.
And she has like two emotions. Either
Crying or tough.
or I'm really scared. I'm sorry, I don't know what I
So the other plot
And it's like,
is,
oh my god,
okay.
is this what J.J. felt watching Dakota Fanning in War of the Worlds?
Probably. So, but Dakota Fanning did more screaming. So then there's another plot. I forgot about this one. The grandson was in the hospital because somebody pushed him off of a roof. He was still alive, and that's where the young lady, the one that looks like the Gilmore Girl,
Joey King.
that's where she comes in because her team did it. So now you've got all these guys on the bullet train. So they were supposed to get off at the next stop, Lemon and Tangerine. Tangerine tells Lemon, go get the briefcase. He goes, well, I've stuffed it over there. Well,
Should
when
you
he
mention one
goes,
of Tangerine or Lemon's traits?
what?
They, one of the African American gentlemen learned how
Lemon.
to tell people
Oh,
by Thomas the Tank Engine.
that's how he learned people, and just by meeting them, talking to them, whatever, he put them as a Thomas the Tank Engine character.
And
he
put a
had
sticker on them.
stickers. Okay. So then, where was I? So they go to get the briefcase to get off, and the briefcase isn't there. So now they have a dilemma to find the briefcase, and now they come back to the seat and they find out the son of one of the lords or one of the top mafia guys or whatever in Japan, that he's dead.
Is
And
that
he
when
has
they put
blood.
glasses on them?
Yes, so
Thank you, director. We've also reviewed Commando.
he got to wear glasses of a character that was on the train.
It kind of looked like Hello Kitty glasses.
So then we also have the other plot. I forgot this one too. So there, you're right. There's like 5 plots.
5? There's like 50.
So then Wolf shows up at the train, and he was going after Brad Pitt. But
Which one was he?
Which one was Brad Pitt?
No, which one was
that
Wolf?
was in the white tux with the black on his tux. His wife and all the guests at his wedding were killed by that drug.
Was he the guy that
Had his hair like shaved, and he was the one.
Oh, okay, so it's not the guy who I said looks like the scientist from Human Centipede?
No, this is
He does actually.
This is the guy that when Brad Pitt was going to get off with the briefcase, he was at the door.
Oh, okay, that guy.
So then they had a fight. Okay. So then
there are actually some funny scenes with fighting.
He from the wedding, he bumped into Brad Pitt at the wedding, but then there was also a caterer who comes into play also on this train.
So you're forgetting about another plot.
He was sent to kill Brad Pitt and to kill the caterer. The caterer's name was...
Oh, the girl, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What was her name? Frog? No. What was it?
But there's another subplot you're forgetting.
Okay, what? Oh, the snake that somebody stole. Poisonous snake.
I don't think that's a spoiler because it's kind of shown at the...
It was on the news.
It was, yeah, shown on the news in the beginning, and yeah.
What was her name? Now I forget it.
She's not shown on the... Oh, she is shown on the cover.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, yeah. So what was her name?
The character or the actress?
The character, not Robin Hood, not... God, I can't think. It was...
Maid Marian, then?
No. It's not with Robin Hood or Maid Marian.
Okay. Halle Berry. Let's find, that's her name, Halle Berry. Halle Berry? No. McDude. That's her name, McDude.
Anyway, she was the character that was on the train, and everybody kept bumping her.
It's not a train.
Yeah.
It's not a...
Then this girl kills the cart lady, like the flight attendant, but she was on the train attendant, I guess, that was like trying to sell, like when we were on the bullet train in Japan, I bought a
mochi or no green tea
ice cream. Oh, yuck.
I don't remember them selling. I don't remember them offering toilet paper.
I think that was gauze or something. I don't remember.
No, it was a roll that Brad Pitt.
And that was in the supply cart.
Oh, okay.
Or car. So there were.
I also don't remember a mascot in the on the bullet train.
On the kids' car. Were we in the quiet car? And
I don't know.
Brad Pitt meets up with Lemon.
That's not a spoiler either. Well, I don't think it's meant to be.
Brad Pitt meets up with Lemon, and they're fighting, and they're in the quiet car. And this lady keeps looking back.
Mhm.
They're like,
That's one of the funny fight scenes I was talking about. Oh, there's another subplot.
what?
Water.
Oh, yeah.
Brad Pitt puts something in
White
water
powder.
and kind of, I guess it's a knockout drug or something.
Yeah, probably.
Even though it looks like, well, that's, that's this movie. This movie
A
has
lot of moving
like
parts. You
this,
had to keep up.
this movie has like German zombie rules where as long as you're not cut in half, you're gonna probably still be alive.
And when Lemon and Tangerine and the son with the briefcase were supposed to get off, the father of the
Oh,
son,
Brad Pitt,
had-
where he messes up with the briefcase.
yeah, he had hired all of these assassins from across the world. They were all over. When the train stopped, they were on top of the train. They were on both sides of the train, and
Pitt.
Brad Pitt comes out with a suitcase to buy some time. Now,
And it's just full of
the young lady, no,
women's panties and stuff.
the first one, but the last one at Kyoto. Yeah,
Or
that was the real
Kyoto?
one. That was the real one.
Okay.
It had a gunshot and it had the sticker. Um,
of a train.
right. So this young lady, she put
Which young lady?
the lady that
Joey King!
okay, Joey King.
God.
Okay, so she triggers the gun that she
So-
was carrying.
So that
and
way,
she
that way when
triggered
you,
the briefcase.
so that way when you do it,
when you go to shoot somebody, it shoots you.
yeah, and you
backfires.
explode.
It backfires. So she had put something in the briefcase. So that's when Brad Pitt finds out that Slicer, was that his name?
Carver.
Carver. Why do I keep saying Slicer? Carver. Carver was the one that he was after. So both fathers.
And you see Carver for like 5 seconds.
Right. So the
And
father,
that could have been anybody.
so the father of the son and
Could have been you.
and the grandfather of the grandson that's in the hospital, which that nurse took care of that girl's hitman that was watching over the grandson. There was a nurse that took out the hitman.
I thought the nurse was the hitman.
No,
And
the
he was the
guy.
bodyguard. Okay.
He was the guy.
This movie
She
is
was
kind of
following him.
confusing to follow, at least for me.
Yeah. And then in the end, they all work together to get off the train. So this was funny too, and I won't go too far. But
You just said the ending.
I didn't say the end.
At the end, they all get together.
Well, towards the end, they're together on the train. So you have Lemon, you have the son in the hospital's father, you have the grandfather, and then you have Brad Pitt.
Oh,
They're about the only ones left on the train, and they had to come up with the plan. Oh, and the girl, the young lady.
people, I need to do a quick spoiler about the ending.
No.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to talk about.
Oh,
Look,
I'll understand.
now, people, I'm going to have my hand like this while I say the spoil. So, okay? So, the spoiler starting right. If you don't want to hear it, just press mute for a little bit. But just, okay, so spoiler in 3, 2, 1. The ending is like a ripoff of The Hitcher.
The hitman or hitcher?
Hitcher,
Hitchhiker.
no, there's a horror movie called The Hitcher.
Oh.
That's like almost,
But this wasn't a horror movie, so it doesn't turn me off right away.
or maybe it's like Knock Knock or Death Game. No, it's like Knock Knock, I think.
And not Candyman. Yeah.
Okay, spoilers over.
Okay. So anyway, it had a lot of blood, and I was like, ooh, some spots were like, oh, yuck. Ooh.
They also had, and not only did they have guns, they had swords. So,
Well, because it was Japan.
so they were like,
And plus, the young lady had, zzz.
oh, a taser.
Yeah,
It's like the least gory death in this movie.
yeah. But anyway, would you recommend it?
One thing I want to say is like last night I was thinking like I wonder if they ever if I was thinking they should make an Under Siege 3
Oh,
with Katherine Heigl's character.
that's what you thought. But who would
This
play
is
Catherine?
pretty much
Who would
Under
play-
Siege 3.
Okay, let me ask you one question, and then we're going to rate it. Who would play Katherine Heigl's role? The girl? Or Handler? Or they would have somebody else?
Katherine Heigl would play the Steven Seagal role, and I don't know,
That would be Brad Pitt?
no, Joey King was pretty much Katherine Heigl.
Wow, so she was against, Katherine Heigl was against, what's his face in
The
Under
villains?
Siege.
Well,
Whatever.
okay,
That's just another movie. Anyway, okay, wrap it up. How would you rate this for anybody else to see it?
yeah, I've seen better R-rated action movies
I have two,
that made more sense.
but if you like a thriller and try and figure it out, minus the blood, but there is a lot of blood, okay?
Right,
So
I want to watch a movie that involves a lot of guns and
sprays and cutting boards and water bottles.
boards and briefcases and cops.
Okay, folks,
If I want to see an action movie that involves guns, blood, snakes, and a woman, I will stick with good movies with guns, snakes, blood, and women. Movies like Lady Terminator, thank you very much.
or Air Force One with Harrison
That didn't have a
Ford.
snake.
No, not a snake, but oh, she had a snake. Oh, no, she had an eel.
Eel, snake, tomato, tomato.
One is in the water, one is on land.
There are sea snakes.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, okay. I don't like horror films. Okay, you guys already all know
But
that.
you love gore films.
I don't like gore with monsters, gore ripping heads off or whatever.
You like
This
violent action films.
this film I didn't think was all that bad. Yes, it had a lot of blood. It had scenes that I
Profanity.
didn't like.
There were people being
it
cut
was-
open.
What was funny, one thing that was funny is whenever the Japanese swore, they had like question mark, exclamation.
Yeah, it was
they had
like
an
a
F.
censored expletive.
Yeah, F. The tic-tac-toe board.
Yes,
The
we
question.
get it.
Okay, that was kind of funny. I thought there were some good parts of this, and how it all kind of gelled kind of
Eventually.
together eventually, and how they all came back to, like a wedding, Bogota and wherever else
Oh,
they were.
one other thing. This has more flashbacks than a Stephen
Yeah.
King miniseries.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
And director, we did not need to know the origin story for a bottle of water.
Right. It all started with the vending machine.
No, we didn't.
Yes, in the train station.
No, the
The little girl was trying to get
Lemon
the
and
bottle.
Tangerine were shooting people before that. And Brad Pitt was there, and so was that lady who was the caterer. There was a scene before the train station.
And there was a bottle of water in that? I thought
No,
that
the bottle of water was at the train station. Those
That's what they
characters were
said.
before the train station.
said the bottle of water, the little girl or the young girl was trying to get the bottle and she was banging on the
Who
vending
isn't
machine.
in the movie anywhere else?
I know. And the bottle of water stayed in the vending machine until they came by.
So, director, we didn't need to know the origin of the bottled water for
Whatever.
crying out
I
loud.
didn't think it was that bad. No, I do not like blood. I do not like gore and all that.
But you're going to recommend it?
I think if you like action, this has got a lot of action for you. And
Keep in
it's
mind,
not
people, she
shoot
doesn't
'em.
want to see Rambo because it's gory.
Whatever. Anyway, make your own decision. Okay, how's that?
Join us next time when we're going to take a look at another one of her films.
Oh,